this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button and please push that like button because it does help get the algorithms out there so everyone can find this channel. So this is my new series, and it's the Hot series, and this is going to be part 2 of the series. And this is part 2 of Crochet Heart Textured Afghan pattern. And what it ends up being is you end up doing a really nice textured square. Actually, it's 2 together, and it's a really pretty heart. And the more you work it, the more you can see the heart comes out in the shape. And it's really pretty. It's textured. And I wanted to do this slowly so you can follow along. You can write it down, and you can do it. We can do it together and make it easy, beginner to advanced, and everyone in between. So let's get started, and let's talk about what we did in part 1. In part 1, we did rows 1 through 12. Now we're going to do rows 13 through 23. So let's get started, why don't we? And so you can see where the heart is shaping on this side, and you've also got one shaping on this side. So as always, as shown in part 1, once we get to the end, we're going to chain 1. Now again, this is row 13. Now I want to mention that row 13 through 18, you're going to do over and over again. Row 13 through 18 is going to be the same thing. So whatever you're going to do on row 13, you'll do row 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So once you chain 1, which counts as nothing, and you turn your work. Then once you do that, in the front loop, because we're working in these loops, the front and the back loop. So in the front loop, we're going to put 3 half double crochets, and that's what we're working with this pattern, half double crochets in this front loop only of 3 stitches. So let's get started, and I wanted to just show it to you so that you can see where we're working just like before in the front loop only, half double crochet. So we're going to do 1, we're going to do 2, and we're going to do 3 half double crochets in the 3 stitches, front loop only. After we do 3 front, we're going to do 21 back loop only. 21. So I'm going to show you front loop, back loop. So we're going to do 21 back loop only. Do 1, and it's going to be half double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Back loop only. Front loop, back loop. Now we're going to repeat what we did in the beginning, and we're going to do, we'll work 3 half double crochets in the front loop only. 1, 2, and 3. Now we worked this side on this side, so now we're going to do the other heart on this side, and we're going to start like we did the first one, and we're going to work 3 half double crochets in the front loop only of the 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to do what we did on the other side, and we're going to work in the back loop only and put 21 half double crochets in the back loop only. This is what gives the heart the texture. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. 21 half double crochets in the back loop only. Now we're going to do 3 half double crochets in the front loop only to finish off this row, which is row number 13. So 1, 2, 3. Front loop only. And as always, when you start your next row, you're going to chain 1. Now this is row number 13. We're going to repeat this row for row 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. When you're done, meet me back so we can proceed to row 19. So row 13, you're going to do row 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, all the same. And I'll meet you back so we can start row 19. Hello, and we are back. We did rows 13 through 18. Now we're going to proceed to 19. And as always, and remember that rows 13 through 18 were the same. So the same stitches would be 3 front, 21 back, 3 front, and then repeat it again for the other side. So this side and this side. So we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work. We are going to do 4 half double crochets in the front loop only. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. After we do that, we're going to do 9 back loop only. So we're going to go in the back loop and make 9 half double crochets in the 9 and 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now this is, we're going to notice that we're added to this. So now that we did the 9, and what I mean by added, there's going to be extra steps in these rows 19, 20, and 21. So we did 4 front loop. In the front loop only, we made half double crochets. In the back loop only, in 9 of them, we made 9 half double crochets. Now what we are going to do is in the front loop only, we're going to make 1 half double crochet in the front loop only. So I'm going to show you just in this front loop. We're going to make a half double crochet. After we do that, we're going to make 9 in the back loop only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now what we're going to do is work 4 half double crochets in the front loop only in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is beginners to advanced, everyone in between. I go slow, you can follow along, you can write it down. So now that we did this side of this heart, on this side, we're going to go to the opposite side and we're going to make 4 half double crochets in the front loop only of the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the front loop only. Now we're going to revert to the back loop and we're going to make 9 half double crochets in the next 9 stitches in the back loop only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Once we do that, we're going to make 1 half double crochet in the front loop only, just 1 half double crochet in that front loop only. And then after we do that, we're going to make 9 half double crochets in the next 9 stitches in the back loop only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now at the end of this, we have 4 stitches left, and we're going to make 4 half double crochets in those front loop only. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right here. So after we do that, and see, you're almost finishing your heart. So that was row 19. So now we're going to move on to row 20. So we're going to chain 1 like we always do, and we're going to turn our work, and that chain 1 counts as nothing. And in the first 5 stitches, we're going to make 5 half double crochets in the front loop only, right here. So 1, 2, see it right here, 3, 4, and 5. Once we're done making our 5, we're going to move on to the back loop, and we're going to make 7 half double crochets in the next 7 stitches in the back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now after we do that, we're going to do 3 front half double crochets in the front loop only. 3. 1, and let me just pull this apart. That's the front loop. We're going to make 3 half double crochets in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And after we do that, we're going to make 7 in the back, loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now we're going to do what we did in the beginning, and we're going to make 5 half double crochets in the front loop only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once we do that, and we've made one hot side of the hat, now we've got to do this side. So we're going to start over again, and we're going to make 5 front, 5 half double crochets in the next 5 stitches in the front loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is row 20. So once we get our 5, we're going to put 7 in the back loop only. The next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Once we do that, we're going to make 3 half double crochets in the next 3 stitches in the front loop only. We're mimicking the other side, so front loop only. 1, 2, and 3. After we're done with that, we're going to go in the back loop only and make 7 half double crochets in the back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you're going to make 5 half double crochets in the next 5 stitches, and you should have 5 left. That's how you'll always know if you did it right, because you'll have the right amount left over. In the front loop only, you're going to make 5 half double crochets in the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is row 20. Now we're going to move on to row 21. And this is going to be the last row, row 21, of your counting your, front, your back, your front, your back, front, your back. It's going to be, and you can see where the heart is, you can see where the heart is sticking out. So you're going to chain 1, and you're going to turn your work. And this is reversible, so it is a reverse heart pattern. So you'll see it in the front, you'll see it in the back. Now we're going to move on to row 21. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work. In the first 6 stitches, you're going to put, in the front loop, you're going to put 6 half double crochets in the front loop only. And you're going to make sure you grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now what you're going to do in the back loop only, you're going to do 5 half double crochets in the next 5 stitches in the back loop only. 1, and check the back loop only right here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to work 5 in the front loop only, in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to work 5 in the back loop only the next 5 stitches, half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to finish this side off of this heart with 6 half double crochets in the next 6 stitches in the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's this side. Now we're going to go to the other side where the other heart is, and we're going to put 6 half double crochets in the next 6 front loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make 5 half double crochets in the next, and I want to show you what that looks like, but we're going to make 5 half double crochets in the back loop only. So this is where we're finishing this off. 5 half double crochets in the back loop only, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do 5 half double crochets in the front loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do 5 in the back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, back loop only, the next 5 stitches. And now we're going to finish this row off with 6 half double crochets in the remaining stitches, which should be 6, in the front loop only. Front loop. 1, let me just not split my yarn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this yarn is so soft. 5 and 6. Sometimes that last one can be a bugger. And there's your 6. Now what we're going to do is we're going to finish this off. So we're going to have row 22 and 23. And how we finish this off is we're going to do chain 1, counts as nothing once again. And we're just going to do half double crochets in every stitch across. And you don't have to, not a front loop or a back loop, just half double crochets in every stitch across. So 1, I'm not even going to count these. We're just going to go right across in every stitch and do a half double crochet, and you have to do this for 2 rows. Now, after you do those 2 rows, if you want to add on to the top of this and keep going and making it up and up and up, what you do is you just do the same stitches that you did with these 2. You just carry it up here, and you carry it up, and you carry it up until you get for how high you want to make this, how many rows you want to make it. You want to make 4 rows, 5 rows. All you have to do is once you do your 2 rows of half double crochets, then you can start again with this pattern and work it again until you have as many hearts as you want. I'm also going to be doing a video on some hacks that I use and I've used in the past. So some easy stuff that if you get into trouble with some silly stuff, you can get out of it pretty quickly without having to do a lot of crazy maneuvers. So I'm going to be doing some crochet hacks. So let me just say we're going to just do, again, a half double crochets right across. And we're going to do this row twice. So we do it once now, and then when you get to the end, and meet me at the end of this row. Okay, so now we're finishing row 22. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work. And we're going to do this one more time in every stitch across. A half double crochet right across. And like I said, if you want to continue and make more, you just, after you do your 2 rows of half double crochets, you start the pattern again to make more hearts. And this is a really pretty pattern. You can make it in any color you want. If you want to do it in a variegated yarn, I don't see why you couldn't. I would think it would be really pretty. If you want to change the color when you get to the point where your heart is, you can do that as well. And this is part 2 of my Heart series. This is part 2 of the Heart series. And we just do these half double crochets right across. And this is the Heart Textured Afghan pattern. You want to make sure that you get both the front and the back. And you just do this right across. No counting on these last 2 rows. No counting at all. Just do your half double crochets and you're good to go until you get to the next 2 set of hearts that you want to make on this. And this is really, like I said, it's really pretty. The texture of it is really pretty, and you cannot really appreciate it until you see it in front of you. The camera picks it up, but when you see it in front of you, it's like, oh, whoa, that's really pretty. My husband says to me, oh yeah, I see hearts in there, because I didn't tell him what it was. I said, what do you see? I see hearts. Okay, that's what we need to see. I will be making a few of these. And this is the end of this row. I'm just going to put a stitch marker there because I don't want to lose that. And there it is, and it's, you can see the heart shaped. Go out a little bit, and the hearts are right there. You can see it in this as well. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the Heart Textured Afghan pattern. And again, if you want to continue and put more, you do your 2 rows of half double crochets, and then you start this pattern over again and keep going and going and going until you get it to where you want. And I'll also give you something for a wider, I'll give you instructions for a wider one so that you can make them a little wider. So I hope you enjoyed this pattern of the Heart Textured Afghan pattern. This is Maria from Crochet A to Z. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Love you all.